I mean, who is the most interesting person you ever met in your life, interviewed or met?
Well, I know. I think Castro was one, and I interviewed Lucky Luciano.
Lucky Luciano?
Yeah, in Naples.
Wow. Like the founder of the American Mafia, that Lucky Luciano?
Well, that and we met in Naples, Italy.
Oh, wow.
And we was downtown in the little bar down by the waterfront where all the hoes hang out at, and that's of course where I was hanging out at.
You are a sailor.
Yeah, and so he came up with an entourage of maybe a dozen senoritas, all in the wintertime. So they all had these furs on, and he had just he just got put out of the United States at that time. Deported.
You know what year this was? Like the late 40s or early 50s?
My mind don't work that fast.
Okay.
So, but he was down on the waterfront, and all these ladies were ladies of the night, all draped in furs and everything. And he said he was so glad to talk to someone who could speak English. Come on, I'm gonna have dinner with all of us. And I was.
Oh, he invited you to dinner with his...
Yeah.
Wow.
There was two other fellows. There was three of us all together. And of course, he was generous with the ladies' activities. And so we all sat around and had spaghetti dinner, which I love to this day. They're Italian spaghetti, which is unlike any other spaghetti I've ever eaten. You know, I love spaghetti, you know. But it was gracious that he invited us in, but we had a great evening. And said I do to each other and said, maybe another time. I said, I hope not. So, but that was that.
I mean, what type of person was he? I mean,
he was a high persona. You know, he was dressed well. He wore those kind of mafia type coats and type sombrero hats. It was a good opportunity, and I did an interview on that. But
was he menacing? So you said like he was a gentleman. He didn't look scary looking. Like, was he kind of like?
No,
did you know who he was?
He wasn't like, you see Avery G. Robinson. You
right.
You couldn't look at him and say, well, this is a gangster. You know, that didn't work that way.
But people always got this thing where the mafia is known to be racist. I mean, you didn't say like he was a racist or he treat you like...
Never did.
Wow.